Good evening and welcome to another edition of HGP Sport. For today, I'm JADON Samuels. Thanks for joining us. We begin the cast with some cricket news. The Jamaica Scorpions stung the Guyana Jaguars in what was the end of a thrilling fourth-round match at the Guyana National Stadium, Providence, on Sunday. The details in this report.
The Guyana Jaguars has now suffered their second loss in the tournament, this time by bottom of the leaderboard, Jamaican Scorpions. The Jaguars, who kept the Scorpions at bay on the opening day of the fourth round, were all back into the dressing room for a mere 187 runs. Top scoring for the Jamaican team was Jermaine Blackwood with a well-played 81 and Nakaram Bona unwritten with 29, whereas Versami Pamal was the most versatile of the bowlers, picking up 4 wickets. Guyana in their first innings didn't impress much with the bat, as they folded for just 3 more runs than Jamaica with 190. 4 of their batsmen managed to score runs in their 30s. Chanchipal Hemraj scored 38, Christopher Barnwell 34, Versami Pamal 35, and Raymond Reefer 33. As for the Jamaican bowling attack, Jeremy Marchant and Patrick Harty had the pick of the spoils with 3 wickets each. Jamaica in their second innings showed no sign of improvement with the bat, all thanks to Versami Pamal, who picked up 6 wickets as they were caught in the Jaguars' paw, all out for 184 runs. In reply to the modest target and with hopes of remaining at the top of the leaderboard, the Jaguars faltered in their second innings, as the top order didn't impress much with the bat, leaving it all up to the middle and lower order, as Pamal's 28 and Anthony Bramble's 36 wasn't enough to see them over the line, causing them to lose the match by a mere 7 runs. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Turning our attention to some football news, the Golden Grove ground was brought alive with the footsteps of numerous fans and patrons who came out to witness 90 minutes of exciting football in the APNU-sponsored East Coast football competition. Here is Samuel Gillis.
East Coast football skills were on display on Sunday night as Buxton travelled down to Golden Grove to meet Victoria Kings. In a game that went rough and quick in the first half, Victoria managed to keep their composure and maintain their energy for when it mattered most. Even in mellow movements, the goal of the Buxton team was rocked twice by the quick feet of the Victorians, quick to secure a win. The Buxton team then responded with 1 goal and many missed opportunities. Nightly News spoke with the coach of Victoria Kings team, Winston Pompey, on the way forward.
Coming up, we're going to work more tight in defense and more aware that the time is 90 minutes and we just can't give up so easy. Because if we could see the defense now, we just relax and the man can get clear ahead.
Good, congratulations, man. Y'all did good.
You're welcome.
It's good.
As the night progressed, Mahaika Determinators trashed Dynamic FC 1-0. Though the teams were evenly matched, both teams squandered chances in front of the goal, but it was the Mahaika Ballers who held out for the win. For HGP Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
More football news. Ben Street, Leopold Street, Rio All-Stars and Kingston are the final 4 as the semi-finals were done and dusted at the National Gymnasium at the weekend.
Saturday night came alive as the much-anticipated 3rd annual Magnum Tonic Wine Mash Futsal Tournament came down to the business end of things. The quarterfinals stage saw some of the best teams rivaling each other. In the first of the fixtures, newcomer Spartacus met their demise. Kingston played a well-calculated matchup for a 3-1 victory. Stefan Reynolds, who was certainly the well-deserved MVP for his team, rocketed a hat-trick in the 19th, 21st, and 24th minutes to seal their semi-final spot. Former champion Ben Street dismantled Sophia 7-2. Sheldon Holder fashioned a hat-trick in the 12th, 14th, and 15 minutes, while Colin Nelson smashed a double in the 2nd and 26th minutes. Adding goals were Daniel Wilson and Jermaine Beckles in the 20th and 29th minutes, respectively. Meanwhile, Leopold Street downed the ferocious rival Goal is Money 3-1 in their quarterfinal encounter. Omal Williams, Onik Fraser, and Ian Allen netted in the 14th, 22nd, and 25th minutes, respectively. Real All-Stars crushed back Circles 3-0. Second half goals come from Job Caesar, Jermaine Jr., and Lennox Court in the 22nd, 27th, and 30th minutes, sealed the results. The semi-final clashes will see Ben Street versus Kingston, and Leopold Street will tackle Rio All-Stars on Saturday. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Still in football news, Minister of Sport Dr. George Norton, days before the Guyana national under-20 and senior sides get into action, has charged the teams to bring home the bacon. The local under-20 side begins their quest in the CONCACAF Championship, while the senior side prepare for the Gold Cup qualifiers this March. The details in this report. The national under-20 team is on the final lap to compete at the CONCACAF Under-20 Men's Championship starting this Saturday and has been placed alongside St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Montserrat, U.S. Virgin Islands and host Nicaragua in Group A. Just after that assignment is completed, the Golden Jaguars national team is set to play Barbados on March 26 and 31 as the country seeks to qualify for the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup. The first match of the two-round qualifier is scheduled for Barbados at 19 hours, while Guyana will be looking for home court advantage in the final match scheduled for the National Track and Field Centre, Lenora, at 20 hours. Before these two sides wing out, Minister of Sport Dr. George Norton at the weekend met with the ballers at the training facility at Providence, where he urged the teams to show up with their A game and reminded them that a large contingent of Guyanese will be cheering them on. Norton also explained that his government has renewed its commitment to local football. Jadon Samuels, HGP Sport. And finally, in sport this evening, a memorial service for Kobe Bryant and his daughter will be held on February 24 at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, nearly a month after they and 7 others were killed in a helicopter crash, Vanessa Bryant announced on Friday. The basketball legend's widow shared details of the memorial in a post on Instagram, calling the event a celebration of life. The service will begin at 6 hours Guyana time, according to her post, which said more details were forthcoming. That concludes our cast for this evening. I'm Jadon Samuels, reminding you, as always, say yes to life, yes to sport, and no to drugs. Good night.